Hey there, welcome back to Book Babble. I'm your host, John Hartness, and joining me as always is my co-host and cohort, Melissa Gilbert. McArthur, the fuck's your name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's getting late.
It is so late. Joining us for this late night taping edition at Atomicon 2019, thus the same clothes as the last 8 episodes.
And the same curtains.
She really wants somebody to wear the curtains.
I keep hoping if we just drink more and more.
How much booze you got?
I have none.
I'll
I
wear
have
the
Mr.
curtains.
Pibb.
Shit.
So, joining us is our friend Dave Harlequin.
What's up, guys?
Dave, how you been?
I've been great, brother.
Cheers,
How you
buddy.
been? Cheers to you, sir.
You know, I'm getting there, man. I'm working, I'm writing, I'm remodeling the entire downstairs of my house, which sucks donkey nuts.
I hear it, brother.
But you have an awesome cat.
I do have an awesome cat. And my cat sent me a text earlier tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
Or more like my wife sent me a text saying, hey, we miss you. And it was a picture of the cat.
Aww.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Mine does the same thing with our dog all the time, and she'll send me pictures of the dog. Like, your son misses you. I'm like,
Aww.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll be home shortly.
Yeah. So what you been working on, brother?
Oh man, I've been working mostly in film lately, dude.
Yeah.
I'm the creative director right now of A Stranger Concept Films.
Okay.
We're based out of Charlotte, and we're doing distro through Amazon Prime Video right now, doing Prime originals.
That's awesome.
Which is a really clever way of saying I've found somebody dumb enough to pay me money to make films. But
Cheers.
you know, we love you so much, Amazon. I didn't mean that. But no.
They don't own YouTube, it's fine.
Oh, that's fair.
No, that's Google.
That's Google.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also really like Google, just FYI. Thanks for the Google Drive. But filmmakers really need that.
Yeah.
No,
So-
yeah,
so
I've
do
been
podcasters.
working on a lot of films lately. We just released our newest short film called Department 666.
Yeah?
I wrote and produced that one, as I do most of our work there. And yeah, just kind of just rolling on the whole indie film thing lately.
Okay. Now, your films last year, you did some stuff that won some awards.
I did.
So tell the
Let's
nice
see,
people about that.
So last year during the film festival circuit, we ran a short, 20-minute short film. So it was like a longer short. It was called Closing Time.
Mhm.
It starred Patrick G. Keenan of The Blind Side, Homeland, Outcast, a lot of other things.
Really? I didn't know Pat was in the
Oh yeah,
Blind
no,
Side.
this guy is the ultimate professional.
Oh no, I've
actor,
known Pat
and-
for years.
Yeah, he is a godsend on any set.
He's also done a lot of Winn-Dixie commercials.
Yeah,
Or Harris Teeter
Yeah,
commercials.
he's Thomas the Butcher.
Yes.
If you ever go to a Harris Teeter supermarket and you see like the Prime Angus beef campaign, you'll see Patrick Keenan standing there all proud looking, except for his name tag says Thomas.
Yeah, it confused me very much the first time I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah, duh, they
But yeah, no, we
hired Pat.
We did Closing Time, and Closing Time was wildly successful. Last time I checked, it won about 27 awards on the festival circuit.
Holy
and
shit.
It had gotten about 14 or so nominations, so it really did really well. And that's really the film that got us noticed and got us picked up on Amazon Prime Video. And they were like, can we release this? I'm like, yeah, dude, sure. Like, you guys signed this contract. I'm like, okay. And like, but you can't be on Netflix or Hulu. And I'm like, well, all right. I don't know anybody at Netflix or Hulu. I'm like,
Netflix
shit.
or Hulu is not standing on my doorstep knocking like
And
you
also,
are.
you guys, they're not showing short films anyway. Last I checked,
Right.
it's basically you guys in Shorts TV, and you know, you're not even the same market because one of them is like video streaming and digital media, and the other one is an actual TV channel.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about the film festival circuit, because I've been around film festivals at conventions for years, but because I don't do film, I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to it. I just drink with all you guys.
Yeah, fair. It's kind of like filmmakers and authors. You know, get us together, put some booze in between us, and we're best friends.
So how does it work? You make a 20-minute short film.
We do.
And you either crowdfund that or you pay for it out of your pocket.
A little column A, little column B. Ideally, you got you a nice big studio and a really amazing producer that's going to kick in money because they really believe in your story and dream and want to make it happen.
But I've met all of you.
True. A lot of us don't have a lot of money. Certain producers outside of here do, and we've been very fortunate to have some great producers come in and work on our stuff with us and really help
Cheers.
fund
That's
us.
great.
We've been very successful at crowdfunding as well. You know, you basically you put it out there, and you just see who cares and who wants to see a film and who really likes your story.
So then you've made the film, and I assume you go online and you search up film festivals.
Oh, sure. It's so much simpler now in 2019 than it used to be. Back in the day, there was a lot more steps. You needed to press a DVD. You needed to do some mail outs and stuff like that, and do it the hard way.
Yeah.
Nowadays, there's a website called Film Freeway.
Okay.
That pretty much everybody who's anybody, from Cannes and Sundance all the way down to Bubba Joe's Roadhouse on the side of the road, on the frontage road film festival, is doing. So top to bottom. Basically, these guys are, everybody's using Film Freeway, and you just upload your film onto there.
Mm-hmm.
You send it to all these film festivals, and most of them have some kind of a submission fee.
So you upload your film,
Yep.
and then let's say you want your film in the Atomicon Film Festival.
Well, you go to the Atomicon Film Festival page on Film Freeway, you submit your film through there.
And there's a submission fee.
Yep, you
typically.
pay the submission fee.
And if your film is selected, then
It screens.
it screens.
They can download it right off the website and program it into their own programming. So it really makes
Okay.
it super easy for everybody.
So you
festivals
don't-
and filmmakers alike.
So they don't have to worry about you sending them a DVD and it not showing up on time. Or,
I'll be honest with you, very few even still require the DVD. Occasionally you'll run into people who want like a DCP file, and that generally means like they're going to be screening it in like a big movie theater.
okay.
But usually they'll just pull your MOV file or whatever right off your Film Freeway.
Well, yeah, because so much of this, you can just run it off your laptop into an HDMI.
Yeah, just projector, screen, done.
Yeah. Now, are most film festivals still doing projector and screen, or are some of them doing large format TVs?
Most of them are still doing projectors and screens, and I mean the vast majority of them. Obviously, the bigger ones are still doing like you need the full DCP because they've got the full movie theater projector.
Right.
There are some, however, that's starting to get on the huge big screen TV bandwagon. And
Well,
that sounds bad until you realize how big some of these TVs are now.
Well, 108-inch diagonal TV is
Yeah,
That's a wall.
It's
that's a wall.
big, and it's also financially, you can buy that for the money you're spending to rent a screen,
Yeah.
and then you own it.
Now a lot of
Of course, then you have to move a
I think
108-inch
The
television.
funny thing is I actually get both sides of it because I'm also the co-festival director over at the Stranger Days Independent Film Festival in
Okay.
Charlotte. So I work with my own festival as well, and so it usually comes down to the venue you're at.
Okay.
Because if the venue already has a screen and projector, you're going that route.
Oh,
'cause it's
yeah.
already there.
100%.
If it doesn't, and it's on you to get the film and projector, it's worth buying.
Yeah.
If you're going to do multiple festivals, because if you are the guy who owns the screen and projector, like you got money in the bank, bud.
Yeah.
I mean, every other festival's going to want to borrow you.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, can we rent this from you?
Right, because not only are you going to cut them a better deal than the local AV house who's renting to Joe Bob's corporate meeting
Yeah.
at full corporate meeting rate, you're also going to give them a better rate because you're also in the business.
Yeah.
And you've got a vested interest in seeing them succeed. And your stuff isn't getting used every weekend, so it's getting taken care of better.
Yeah, filmmakers will always take better care of our equipment because most of us are kind of broke.
Yeah.
Like, we got to take really good care of our stuff because nobody else is gonna.
And even the filmmakers I've known that have been successful and not broke remember when they were broke.
Oh yeah, you never forget when you are.
Yeah.
You never forget where you started for. I'm sure it's the exact same way with authors.
Oh,
like you
yeah.
remember when you were scraping for peanuts and couldn't get an article published.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's that's why most authors, when they see some success, want to help out people who are lower on the ladder than them because somebody did it for them. And you're in the same boat.
Yeah, 100%, man. And honestly, I personally feel like if we were doing a film to book ratio here, I would say a Stranger Concept Films is a lot like Falstaff Books in that regard. That kind of the whole Misfit Toys angle,
Yeah.
and the whole no, we get it. We started down here with nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and we remember what it felt like.
Yeah.
And I feel like you guys at Falstaff, you also remember what it felt like when we all started and we were all like shit, nothing.
Yeah.
And so, you see these young folks coming up, trying to break in. And, what's the point of any of us, trying to be like, no, I'm not going to let them get ahead because I'll go backwards. Dude, it's not pie. Like, if you get the same thing as me, if you get equal to me, I'm not losing anything.
Right, you're just gaining, and that's
But
awesome.
a rising tide raises all boats, so we're all getting better.
Yeah, exactly. That's an unprompted piece of synchronicity because
Yeah.
Mike Cole said the exact same thing earlier
No shit.
tonight. Yeah, like an hour ago, Mike Cole sat in that chair and
great
said the
minds,
same
right?
thing. Yeah,
And then we talked about pie.
and we absolutely, it's not pie.
Clearly that guy hits the gym a lot more than I do, but
Yeah, he knows much less about pie than we do.
We were
That's
talking
fair.
about pie.
I love me some pie now.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
why I
All
can't
right,
get in
apple
the
or
gym.
cherry?
Dutch apple.
All right, I'll give you that because that's the one with cinnamon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there
yeah.
any other
Cinnamon
pie?
nut-
Yes, there is. There's the boring ass
Oh,
American.
There's boring ass Granny Smith apple pie.
No, yeah,
No,
that's on
There's
there.
out of the
that's not
can
pie.
apple
That's
pie.
a mess.
Yeah, it's just a mess.
All right.
It's a messed up in your shell.
So a lot of times what we do here is we then ask people, well, this is what you've been working on. What have you been reading? But with you,
I can answer both actually if you want.
well, I want to hear what's coming up from Stranger Concept.
Sure. Right now, obviously, Department 666 is our newest film. We're touring this around the film festival circuit, including here at the Atomicon Film Festival. We're doing really well so far. We're off to a good start. We've won 7 awards and netted 8 nominations at this point.
Shit, that's great.
Strangely,
Good job.
only awards in other countries so far, which is weird.
You know,
It's just different markets, like different things.
well, we're big in Japan. dude.
Including here, is it true?
Also
Totally
because
true.
we're very large people.
But also, including here, we are nominated for Best Regional Film at Atomicon. We won't know who won until tomorrow.
It's okay. By the time this airs, we'll have already forgotten.
That's fair. That's fair. But you know what? Even nomination, award, whatever, I'm just happy to be included
Hell yeah.
on that.
Long as
we
they
got
spell
a,
your name
we
right,
got a
baby.
ton of other film festivals coming up for this one, so we're going to ride the festival circuit.
Are you
heavy.
doing Mysticon?
Of course.
All right.
We're actually going into February and doing the crazy 4 screening, 4 weekends, 4 different states con tour. Because we got Days of the Dead Atlanta, followed
Yeah.
immediately by Mad Monster Party in Charlotte,
All right.
followed immediately by Connuga in Chattanooga, followed immediately by Mysticon in Roanoke.
By the time I see you in
I'm gonna be
Virginia,
dead.
you'll be dead.
Yep. Keep the whiskey ready, brother.
I
Because
got
I'm
you,
gonna
bud.
need it. By the time you see me in Virginia and our paths cross again, yeah, I'm gonna be so con dead. And the
You're gonna be
circuit
like
started.
me in 2018.
What's next up? Next up, we have a few scripts in the tank, and really it's just a matter of funding, financing,
Yeah.
and seeing what's kind of rolling with everybody first.
Okay.
But so I don't want to comment on anything directly, but I'll say we've got 3 different scripts kind of fighting for which one's going to become.
And then there's eventually you and I are going to talk about something. And we're going to
Yeah.
figure out a way to work together.
I know our director Adam York and you go way back.
Oh
and,
yeah.
I know you guys have been like behind the scenes, kind of plotting and scheming to do some adaptations.
Me?
I want to play.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't know what you're
The
talking
great-
about. Me,
That's the
plot,
great thing about the
scheme?
filmmaker author kind of bridge, right? And I want to throw some props to some other people that are here right now. There's this film, Uncle Otto's Truck, that's screening here this weekend that a lot of the guys here did. It
Yeah.
is fantastic. It is based on Stephen King's, eponymous book.
Okay.
And it's really, really good. They did it in the Dollar Baby program he did. Where it basically Stephen King put out these stories that he didn't plan to do anything with, and it's like, if anybody wants these stories to adapt into a film, pay me $1 for the rights, and I'll just give it to you, and just go forth and make cool art.
That's great.
And then these guys, very few people, believe it or not, ever even jumped on it. But the guys out of North Carolina, Wreak Havoc Productions, some friends of ours, they jumped on like, shit, dude, we'll pay you $1 for this. Uncle Otto's Truck's great.
Yeah.
And then they did a fantastic film adaptation of it. And the thing is, I think you have to send it back and let Stephen King take a look. And, if he's up, he's up. If not, it's not. He liked it.
He doesn't want you to lawnmower man his shit
Well,
ever
yeah,
again.
I mean, but also you don't want him to maximum overdrive you. So,
yeah.
6 in one, half dozen of another.
Right.
But So really, but back to what we're doing. Yeah, it takes three things to make a good film, which is you need resources, rehearsals, and a really good story. We have three really good stories. Now it's up to the resources. Who's going to back what? And then we can get to rehearsing.
All right.
But I do know that Amazon has ordered yet another sequel to our comedy fake propaganda films, The Devil's Lettuce.
Yeah.
And they want another one. Like, seriously, dude, we're tired of telling this joke. But if you're paying, we're shooting.
Hell yeah. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming and hanging out.
100%.
How can people find out more about you and your movies?
Sure. Just go to astrangerconcept.com, facebook.com/astrangerconcept, instagram.com/astrangerconcept. You're seeing kind of a pattern here. Just us at a stranger concept. By the way, what I've been reading lately is I've been rereading Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm on book 2 at Restaurant the End of the Universe.
Well, let me know when you wanna make the awesome follow-up sci-fi series, because I've got a trilogy.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I got a trilogy, and it wouldn't take too much in the way of effects.
That's the thing.
All right. Well, Dave, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me, brother.
All right, pal.
100%.
Wait a minute. What are we doing?
Oh, yeah. It's all the way up there. Next episode, bring me back. We'll find time to work in wrestling.
Damn straight. The only reason we're not doing it now is we got people stacked up like cordwood wanting to record this shit.
It's the hottest new show on the internet, so everybody wants
That's never aired.
And eventually someone will wear the curtains properly.
Yeah. I'm voting JD.
Bring me back next episode drunk and I'll wear them.
All right. Now you know what to look for. Bye.
Later.